Catholics were put on the court to overturn Roe versus Wade, and Jews stood in the way. And let me ask you this. Who was the last justice that died to make this happen? I mean, not to be glib about it, but who was the last justice to die? Who was the last Jew that was replaced with a Catholic on the Supreme Court that allowed abortion to be overturned? Because guess what? If Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was a Jew, on the Supreme Court, if she didn't die last year so that Amy Coney Barrett, a Catholic woman, could be appointed in her place, Roe versus Wade would still be the law of the land. Think about that. If Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a Jewish woman, didn't die last year so that Amy Coney Barrett, a Catholic woman, could be appointed to the bench, we would still have Roe versus Wade. Now you tell me that this is a Judeo-Christian country. Now you tell me that this is a Judeo-Christian movement. You tell me that it doesn't matter that you have a lot of these Jewish people in government. Tell me that it doesn't matter after a decision like this. Tell me that with a straight face, that it doesn't matter that we had a court that had 4 Jewish people on it, and we had subtract 1 Jewish woman and increase 1 Catholic woman, and now Roe versus Wade is overturned, and 100 million Americans will live in states with no abortion because of that change, because we had a Jewish woman and now we have a Catholic woman. Tell me religion doesn't matter. Tell me that this dispute between Judeo and Christian doesn't matter. It absolutely matters. It makes all the difference. Clearly, this is why it's Christian nationalism. We need a government of Christians. We need a conservative movement, a nationalist movement led by Christians that obey the Bible and obey God and serve Jesus Christ. Tell me why we need people in government that don't serve Jesus Christ. Is that the argument? Well, here, Nick, here's why we need Jewish people in government that don't serve Jesus. Sorry, you're never going to win that argument. You're never going to convince me that we need people in government that don't serve Jesus Christ, the Son of God. You'll never convince me of that. Insofar as there's one God and he has one Son and there is one way to salvation and one way to the truth, then that's the way that the people running our society and writing the laws need to be, and no other way. And that's not hateful and that's not prejudice. If anything, it's the opposite. You can only love your country if you want to have people running it that love God and love this world and love people. And the only people that are like that the only people as Christians we know that can be like that are fellow Christians. That's it. So this Judeo-Christian thing's got to stop. We don't live in a Judeo-Christian country, or at least if we do, we no longer want to live in that country. We want to live in a Christian country. We want to live in a Christian country with Christian rulers and Christian legislators and Christian judges and Christian law and Christians. And Jewish people can be here, but they can't make our laws.